Okay, and we're live. Oh, I didn't turn the music on. Whoopsie. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. Yes, hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. It's Thursday. Hello, Light Night Gamer. How you doing? Hello, Olzy. Hello, Whittly Wee. Dr. Hui. How you doing? Nazaroth, the fierce lass named Kraken, sipped her latte. Foes she was shaken, Zira urged you must mend, but Kraken just grinned and Warcraft, my triumphs awaken. Thank you, Twitch, for not letting me use paragraphs. Completely ruined my most awesome limerick. I know, right? You push, like, Shift-Enter and it doesn't work. It just sends it. It's like, alright. Thanks for that, I guess. I feel that. Oh, but hello, everybody. Woo! That sprayed all over my hand. What? Where's my towel? The V8 was feeling particularly pressurized today, I guess. Hello, Zero Charisma. I'm doing fine. Hope you're having a great day as well. It's a great day now that you're all here. You know what? I didn't put on socks. No wonder my feet are cold. I'm like, why are my feet cold? That'd be why. Put those on real quick. Hello, Heloris. How you doing? Welcome back. How you doing? My transition to monk is now complete. Awesome, King. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. Monk's a great class. Assuming that's what you're talking about. The Kraken looks grumpy trying to wake up. Yeah, it's because when I lower my head, her fins are connected directly to my brows. And I unfortunately have a very squinty face. Squinty eyes. So she gets grumpy when I giggle or grin too much. It's kind of funny. Alright, there we are. Oh, you know what? Let me start my stream up on my other computer so I can watch it. I might set the eye threshold on my little Kraken a little bigger. Just so she's more alert than my eyeballs actually are. There we go. Okay. Alright. So. Up, wrong mouse. Okay. Oh, 36 Fahrenheit outside here. Brr! Yeah, it's not that cold here. It's in the 50s. Right where I'm at. So still pretty cold, but not that cold. It warmed up a little bit. Well, yeah, I think it warmed up a little bit. That's what it said not too long ago. No, my VTuber avatar was a crab before. Now I'm a gorilla. Oh, that. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about... I wasn't thinking gorilla when you said monkey. I never think of gorillas when someone says monkey. I think, you know, cute little monkey with a tail. Gorilla! That's different. Gotcha. You did mention that, yes. Hello, Boogie Ponderosa. How you doing? Cries in 16F. Brr, that's cold. That's insanely cold. Hello, Zandia. How you doing? Alright. So, let's see. Did I fix my music? I did. I turned it up by 1 notch. But that might be too much. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, so we're gonna work on my to-do list. We got dailies. I did most of my weeklies yesterday, which is fantabulous. And now we're going to see what else we got, because I got quite the list. 'Cause I am serious when I say I want to try to 100% as much as possible. You know, within reason. Everything hey, we got a message. Yay! Is it one I needed? I don't know. No, I don't think it was. Darn it. Darn it. Stop giving me ones I already knew. Rah. It's fine, I guess. Meh. Anyway. That Blingtron is stubborn. Yes. Check HM recipe. So yeah, I've got plenty to do. And we're gonna see what we can get through today. Okay. I don't need to save Drainic mana potions. Those are... No one uses those anymore. Oh, well, I pulled in an achievement, went to bed at 5:30 a.m., still woke up before noon. Wow, that's impressive. Congrats, I think? Okay. There's a Rocket League streamer that uses the Zoom potato as his VTuber avatar. That's amazing. That's adorable. That's adorable. Not even in the hottest latte in Wii Manor was able to warm my feetsies today. I can imagine that's cold. Dang. Okay, we'll leave that up. Alright. Let's see. You ever gone around Dalaran to collect that books for the achieve? Yeah, is that the... There's a couple of achievements that are related to that, but yeah, I'm totally done with those. I did those back in WoD. For the old one, the Well-Learned or whatever it was, and then the Legion one I did in Legion. There's multiple book ones. So yes, I did. Okay, so I technically checked that. Alright. Let's head over to Shadowlands, since that's where the majority of my stuff is at the moment. We'll finish a few dailies there. I'm slowly getting down there on dailies, which is nice. And then we'll look at kind of what's left. We'll start looking at the one and done list, because I've been itching to get at that. But I'm trying to make sure I do my dailies and weeklies like a good girl. Keep up with that. There we go. I've always been impressed with your guides and admire what you do in stream. Do you have an overall basic strategy you apply to collecting? Well, thank you, Gertie. But, kind of, I guess? It's really just kind of I just make a big to-do list. Like, I know what needs to be done, generally speaking, and then I make a list, and then when I'm not sure what else to put on the list, I'll pop open ATT and then comb through, like, every single piece to try to make sure I add that to my list. That's why I have this big long thing over here. Bunch of one-and-doners. That way I, tackle it. I try to prioritize dailies and weeklies first, because those are daily and weekly for a reason, and then when those are done, I can get to the one-time stuff. So, other than that, it's just kind of, I just kind of go for it. Just whatever I feel like doing, to be honest. Oh, right, I need to check Rogue Hall Noggin. So yeah, I literally just make a list and then go down my list. So. Winterville starts Saturday. Make sure you're on Great Father Winter Nice's list. Nice list, yes! Yes, indeed. And I have a good handful of achievements I need to get done with that. Like the caroling one and shooting the horde leaders with a BB gun apparently and stuff like that. Pretty easy stuff. All items I already have. I just haven't done the achievements apparently. Probably because they weren't part of the meta. They're like extra. So I didn't care at the time. Ah, man, I gotta blow my nose already. So what happens when I come in from outside and immediately stream? My nose is all stuffily. Hold on. There we go. That's the joy of this time of year. I do, you know, chores and things outside, so it's really cold. So when I come back into the warm inside, my lungs and my nostrils are like, oh no, I'm running away. I'm like, stop, please. It's fine. We do this every day. Grief. OMG, I just need to level more. Druid's lol, best class ever. Druid is definitely interesting. I don't enjoy leveling it, but it is fun at max level. And grab all the mammoth mounts and be that guy who stands on the quest NPCs in Ironforge. True that. Good grief. Okay. Let's see if I get... Still no noggin. Alright. We'll keep going here. Coolly dokily. Back to the main. Ally portal room much better than Horde. Why they had to make it into 2 rooms is beyond my comprehension. Well, the ally room is 2 rooms. You just don't see it much because the... Is the second layer already open? Or is it about to open? Because there's a second layer now, and I don't think I've been in it, for, that goes to, oh, balls. Whatever the new Night Elf city is called. I can't remember. I believe it's open. I don't think anything's in it. Yeah, that's, yeah, I think that's what it is, so. Ally room is 2 as well. But I like both, honestly. I think they're both really neat. Hello. Crap, I got to farm for eggs. Uh-oh, well, get started. At least your nose and stuff due to COVID. Nope, no colds or anything here. Just the typical seasonal crap. You know. Also make sure to hydrate. Mm-hmm. It's good for you. Alright. Let's see. What's on our WoW agenda for today, Fearless Leader? Well, we're gonna get through my to-do list as much as possible here. So... That's it. That's pretty much the same thing every day. Like, I know that doesn't sound exciting, and trying to come up with interesting and different, like... titles for the stream every day has been a little challenging because like I don't really usually set a specific, unless it's like archaeology day or one long big grind, I don't really set like a different thing to do every day. I just work through my to-do list and what I get to is what I get to, so you know. That makes it a little difficult. Okay, but so we're already good on Conservatory. We've already done those weeklies. We do need to do Mythic Karazhan. Okay, we have a handful of Shadowlands stuff to get out of the way real quick. What's our... No, let's look at Shadowlands here. Storm the Maw. What's that even mean? I don't like the Maw ones because they're a little vague. I won't worry about that calling. That's not a big deal. So callings are done. There's no Pugilist today. I'm not going to worry about Sireladness and the Necropools because I'm going to farm those with ults later. Cluck Cluck Boom. Let's see if that's still available. No, it's not. Okay, so no that one. Mossthorn, Hillsworn, Zovol's Vault, and Maw Rares. Is that it? Okay, I guess we're just going to the Maw. Yeah, because I'm not starting Ember Court yet. I'll do that when I have a better guide on hand. A new Night Elf city named Treehouse? I don't remember. It's like Bell something. Excuse me. Bell something. It's not... I haven't done a lot of 10-2 stuff, so I don't quite remember what it's called. Okay. Let's, I guess we'll just ride over there. Alright, so we just have like one whole rare to fit here. And then... the chest. That chest. Yeah, but a rare and a bunch of chests. And then we can move on to... we need to do Karazhan. And I'm not bothering with Dragonflight stuff right now. And yeah, actually we'll be moving on to the one and done list pretty quick today. Excellent. That's what I want to hear. Yes. It only takes all week to get there, I swear. I think the portals for the new Night Elf City and Gilneas are going to be there. Ooh, I hope they add a portal to Gilneas. That would be nice. especially as Alliance, because like we don't, besides being a paladin or having the Strathhelm pet battle portal unlocked, we don't have a good portal to northeastern kingdoms. Our own, I say our own continent, but technically that's the upper part of that is Horde owned. No, but still. Alright, let's go see if Morgalax is around. He tends to spawn in a couple different spots. Are you up, my boy? My dude? Well, he's not down here. He doesn't like spawning. He'll spawn in different spots when the Night Fae are here, but he doesn't like spawning when the Night Fae are here. It's kind of irritating. Don't see him. Oh! Okay, he's in his usual spot. Good. Excellent. Beleneth or something like that. Yeah, it's something like that. I've been making a mint on those eggs. I can't imagine. Alright. Belle Biv DeVoe. Sometimes I wonder Sylvanas will run into Nathanos in the Maw. She probably will. She's probably, I assume, looking for him. If she actually cared about him. It seemed like she did. So, you know. Nurse Grumpy, please tell me that at least you thought my treehouse joke was incredibly humorous. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was a joke. So, I mean, it technically is a treehouse, so you're not wrong. No, I don't want a purple sword. I want your toy. Dang it, my dude. Alright, well, that's done. Now we need Mossworn, Hellsworn, and Zobal, so... Okie dokie. I'll just use the thingy. There we go. Speaking of Gilneas, just got Heritage Armor for Worgen. Nice, congrats, Lady Daisy! And thank you so much, Haliak, for the sub. Super appreciate your continued support. I didn't turn on... Oh, the react thingy. Hold on. There we go. But yes, thank you so much for your support. Super appreciate you doing that, because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. We need to go to the Beast Warrens. Alright. How big do you dumb kids need this snowman? They're the size of my orc. Oh, you're doing the snowman achievement? Yeah, that one took a hot second. I just kind of pushed it around until they were done with it. And I was like, alright. Okay, oh, I should have gone to Perdition. Because it likes being over there. It's like never been at that upper one. Alright, well, that's fine. I knew I could count on you. Here's Grumpy reporting for duty with laugh track for Dr. Wee. Yes. Oh, that's funny. I wish they'd implement a new collecting feature now instead of waiting another year. Oh, you're talking about the armor and stuff? Well, they probably have a lot of like technical stuff to get dealt with. I don't imagine they're just sitting on it for the sake of it, you know? But even if they are, it is also a selling point for that expansion, so I get it. I'm fine with it personally because it means I can get other stuff done. Alright, in we go. Okay, no chest over here. Let's check at this upper spot where it's never at. Knowing my luck, it's gonna be there. Now that I've said that. Are there 3 balls I'm missing, or is it 2? I believe it was 3. Head, middle, and bottom, I think. I don't remember. I did that one very early in the expansion. And luckily it wasn't very hard. I just looked it up on Wowhead. Anytime I go to do an achievement that I'm not familiar with, I literally look up the achievement on Wowhead and read all the comments about it first. Just to make sure I do it correctly. So I'm not the type... I don't like figuring out puzzles on my own. I'm not into puzzles. Which I know sounds funny, but just... It has to be super engaging for me to like it. Alright, let's go check the southern point over here. You just watch. It's going to be exactly over at Perdition where I said it was going to be, and I should have checked first. Oh well. Oh, I didn't send my message. I just said hello with it, and it had lots of purple hearts. Yeah, the Twitch messaging is a little weird sometimes, but oh, well, thank you with it, Haliak. Thank you so much for saying hello and for the sub and all the hearts. I appreciate it. Oh, get out of his way. Glad to have you here. Okay, over here. Yes. I don't see the little marky mark. Uh-oh, it's gonna be exactly over at Perdition, isn't it? Isn't it? Son of a bee sting. It's exactly where I should have... Okay. So we ride. Oh well. Wish we could have found Sylvanas randomly throughout the mod, just walking around or even chasing around yelling at some lost souls to follow her and let her save them. That would actually be funny flavor. I wish they did that too, actually. Just because. Because I'm here a lot. It would be pretty funny. She'd just be like, you again. Hi. I'm like, hey, sup? So has things. She just glares at me. But alas, the time has come. I bid you all adieu, for I am not only going to retire to my snoozy chambers, but also to my 3-week offline adventures. Have their most legendary holidays, all the best streams ever, and please don't forget about me. Have a fantastic evening, and have a great time on your holiday, Dr. Wee, and I hope you recover swiftly. Hope there's not a lot of pain involved. Thank you for being here. You'll be missed, friend. My brother and Zira, and have a fantastic few weeks. I will still be streaming. What day is Christmas this year, actually? It's a Monday. Unless otherwise coerced, I'll probably be streaming, so... We don't really do much for holidays.
Oh yeah!
Alright. Here we go. Let's drag this thing over there. Get out of here, assassin. Fingers crossed for the toy. This toy refuses to drop. Happiest of holiday weeks to you, Dr. Wee. Yes, indeed. I just need Electras and can't do that one today with the Night Fae and Euro, but Euro is being too shy to show his face at all for me. Yeah, I feel that. I feel like Euro wasn't up that much. I feel that. But a tip on that, Haliak, is unless you want like all of the different IDs, which is all the different sources where the same appearance can come from, look up what Mog it is. If it's transmog, look up what Mog it is that rare drops and see if there's other sources for it. Because I remember Electra specifically also came from Guard Augulus over here in the Rift and the Beast Warrens, and there was another one from one of the rares in Korthia. A lot of Mog does have, not all of it, but a lot of it has multiple sources for the same appearance. And I don't care about getting all the different source IDs like some people do. I just want the actual appearance and then I'm good. So maybe check that out if you are having some troubles, because some rares are just plain old stubborn. Time to level the Zandalari for Heritage Armor. Awesome! Congrats. That's gonna be fun. I do love the Zandalari. Good morning, Dark Omen. How are you doing? Glad to have you here. I am going around the long way. Oops. That's okay. I got 10 minutes on my timer, so it's fine. That is assuming it actually lets me pull it out of Perdition and the Beast Warrens. I've never actually tried to drag it beyond that. I've always gone down and over because it's more of a straight shot. Well, we'll find out. That's what happens when you don't pay attention, I guess. Same to you, Nurse Grumpy Dearest. Yes. Still trying to decide on what I'm going to farm today once I'm done with Nax. Got 3 Nax runs left to do. Nice. Good luck. Do you prefer Kraken or Latte? Well, Kraken is kind of what everyone's ended up calling me. I originally wanted Latte, but now it's been Kraken for too long, so we'll go with Kraken. Kraken is fine. Whichever you prefer. I probably need Mog from them, but I'm actually after them for the Mawwalker title. Oh, okay. So in that case, yeah, you'll have to just wait till they're up. I gotcha. I say morning because I was lying awake last night unable to sleep and I saw you posting. Ah, yep. I recall responding to you on Twitter. Yeah, I'm usually up between... I either get up super early and then go back to bed, or I'm just up for most of the night but until like 3 or 4 in the morning. Usually doing work. So I usually only sleep between 5 and 6 hours a night. If I get more than that, I don't feel very good. I've never been a person that can do the whole 8-hour sleep thing. I'm a very short sleep cycle person, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Still going. Alright. I was wondering how the current hunt works for that mount. For the Shadehounds one? Well, when you go over to that area, you'll see the objective pop up. Go take out all the dudes that it's talking about. Where all the hounds and shade masters are and all that. Just kill enough of them, and then when you progress the objective forward, you can go kill the dog. You'll follow it down into the cave and such. Pretty easy. That one's honestly a pretty easy one compared to some of the others. And the Beast Warrens wasn't popping for me. Oh, if it wasn't showing up, then, ow. Then, either you don't have access to it, which you probably do if you're doing achievement stuff, or it's bugged, or you already did it, because it's weekly. Or you weren't seeing the right one. Let's see, what one is it right now? Right now it's... I'm not sure what one is active, actually. Well, it says Hunt Shadehounds. So Shadehounds is active right now. There we go, built the snowman. Awesome. We can call you Latte, though. You can if you want. I don't care. Canary calls me Kraken, so it's stuck. Whereas Silver calls me Latte, so... Because they're from 2 different generations of life, if you will. From my life, that is. Thaddeus, the saddest boss in X. Yeah, he really is. 6 hours usually does it for me, too. Yeah, 5 to 6, and I'm usually pretty good. If I try to sleep past that, I'm like, oh, I'm still a little sleepy. No, I will not. I will inevitably not feel good. I'll be lethargic. I might get a headache. Yeah. Alright. Give me that. I don't know why the circle disappears after I pick up the quest. It should stay there, but whatever. Okay, the mount only comes from the Shade Hunters one. Right. Yes, correct. Only the Shade Hunters one drops the mount. The other 3 do not. Toy, please. Dang it. No toy. Man, that one's being stubborn. Alright. We did the vault. Okay, let's head over to, Desmataran. We'll do the chest, pop over to Korthia, do those chests, and then we'll go over to Karazhan and do that. The dungeon, at least, so I can get my weekly in for that, as I didn't do the mythic one. At least the mythic one. And then we'll do other things. Exciting, right? Yeah, when I changed all my handles, Twitch wouldn't let me just be Kangaro had to put king in front of it. And then I had to put an A because apparently they didn't like two words being together. A underscore or whatever that thing is called. Yeah. Esoteric. I feel that. Can you tell us the origin of the Kraken identity? Sure, it's similar to my full name, Latte Cracovia. And, I like old gods. That's honestly about all there is to it. It's not that exciting. I went by the original handle Satyr Spice for many, many years. Not on any of, like, creator platforms, but as much as I love satyrs, and liches are my other favorite thing. Both of those things, liches I felt would be too hostile wouldn't be, like, cute enough for an avatar. And satyrs are usually, and Vix was another one actually, because I love foxes. Satyrs and foxes, so like vixen, are often implied with like sexual terms, even though that's not at all why I like them. So to avoid that, I went the route of the old god Kraken stuff, which... Ooh, I actually... Oh, never mind. I thought I got something. No, I got a stupid trinket. Gosh dang it. It's fine. So, anyway, so I picked the next best thing from foxes, satyr, and liches, which is old gods. So, there you go. And I like coffee. So, Kraken Latte. It's a play on my own name, and based on things I like. That's all there is to it. It's not anything super deep. Deep lore, yeah. Don't dox yourself. Well, there's nothing to dox. I mean, my name is known. It's even on my Twitch thing. So, I'm not worried. I don't care. I mean, if people try to dox me, they're gonna wake up to a rude awakening, we'll put it that way. I'm not someone to just roll over and take it. Sometimes shallow lore is best lore. No need to overcomplicate things. Exactly. Yeah, I don't have an amazing backstory in terms of that, unfortunately. So, you know. Are you telling me you don't do all your RP in Goldshire? No, I don't. I don't. Let's see here. I've drawn some very cute liches. I mean, that is true. Liches can be absolutely adorable. But just think, I could have been a lich. In another universe, I would have gone with that. And I feel like foxes, as much as I love them, they're literally my favorite animal, they're too common. I feel like so many people do foxes. I wanted something more unique. So it could have been either like satyr lich or old god. In this case, a kraken. And satyrs I feel like are used in conjunction with fawns a lot. Well, I noticed in terms of like VTubers. So I didn't go that direction. I don't know that I've ever seen a lich, but you know. Could have been a lich. Think about that sometimes. But I don't know. Lichy latte. Like, I guess that works. Lichy latte. Maybe one day I'll have a lich. I'll have Pokepaws do a lich VTuber avatar for me, just to see what it would look like. There we go. Could have gone with Skilla. I don't actually know what that is. And now you're a coffee-sniffing Dumbo octopus. Absolutely! I wanted something like... Because if you remove the fins on her head, because those are technically fins, if you remove the fins on her head, she looks kind of like... I don't know, like she's missing something. So, I thought an ears look that's attached to my brows, that was Pokey's idea. Attaching it to my eyebrows would be cute. And, yeah. It's pretty adorable. I was gonna say espresso phylactery. I won't lie, that sounds kind of awesome. Are you going to do the ultimate add-ons video anytime soon? I already have. I already have a Dragonflight one. If you'd like to see it, I already have it. I do that pretty early on every expansion. So there in that playlist, my Dragon of Light add-ons video is already active. So that is there for you at your leisure. Okay, where's this treasure? It's like right... Oh, this one's the one inside, isn't it? And I'm just blind. Yep. There it is. Since you're in Korthia, how many sets of the Mossworn shoulders do you have? 2 at 7 is where I'm at. And I'm nearing 100% in Korthia. Well, let me look. Because there are a lot. And there's 3 different sources for the shoulders, too. There's the Hellsworn chest over in... whatever you call it. The Maw. The Hellsworn chest over in the Maw. There's that ghost chest with the keys I just looted, and then the Mossworn chests here, both of which are in Korthia. So I am at... let's see here. I don't know out of what, but I have 10 more to get from the Mossworn chest. I have 5 more I can get from the Spectral, but I think a couple of those are duplicates. And then over in the Maw...
Emotional, damn it!
Is it treasure? Treasury. The Hellsworn chest. There's 4 more from that one I need, but I think a couple of these are duplicates as well. So. And all of those are daily. So somewhere in the 10 to 15 range is the ones I still need. Not sure how many there are total. Hmm. 15. It says it right there. I still need 15. Yeah. Well, there you go. I need 15 left. That's not how you word that, but you know what I mean. At some point, I will take all my alts that can do Korthia stuff through here and loot all of those chests, like every day, and that'll become a daily grind for me. I believe my level 60s can get to Korthia, right? Yeah, because this is 60 was max level. Okay, and I have a lot of 60s. I think the only thing I have to do to get to Korthia is to open my Covenant, which is very quick and easy to do. So there you go. I need 15. Scylla is sort of like a kraken in Greek mythology. Huh, interesting. I don't think I've heard of that one. I'll have to look it up. Thank you, Haloris. I like learning things. Lychee latte tastes like it was just ground. That or like vanilla ice cream. I don't know why, but I've always equated what a lich must taste like is vanilla lattes. Or a vanilla ice cream, I mean. I just feel like their Death Frost essence is very vanilla-y. I don't know why, I don't have a reason. That's how I feel. Calcium! Yes. Okay, so Mossworn and Hellsworn are now done for the day. That's done. Yeah, because the last things I need from Korthia as well are also from those chests. I'll be doing those for a while, probably. Okay, let's see. We do have the Legion treasures, but that's another grind I need to do. I'm getting down to, like, the daily things on this list are daily, but I can technically grind them by throwing a gazillion alts at them, except for Thunder King dailies. But I'm being lazy on that because I don't like Pandaria stuff. I'm so tired of that. And the friggin' Isle of Thunder dailies, doing them all takes like 30 minutes. It's way too long. Okay, so we need to go to Karazhan. So we're done with Shadowlands for the day. Karazhan, Karazhan. Let's see. Alright. Wait for that ring to kick in. I love the latte drinking kraken. Yes. It's cute. Makes me happy. My native language, the word for octopus literally translates to sea/ocean cat. Aww, that's adorable. And so fitting, too. Various octopus and squid. I don't know about squid, but I know octopus at least are very intelligent. So, which is very interesting. There we go. It'd be sick if you went with Nemean Latte and there would be an epic lion avatar on the screen. Yeah, I tried to pick things that are like less common though. I don't know that I've seen any lions, but I feel like lion is a pretty common like animal people associate with, like lions and wolves and bears and foxes, and, you know. Okay, so we need to set this to mythic. We'll just do the mythic one for now to get the weekly out of the way. And I need to turn music off because I don't want to get copyrighted. Boop. Okay, in we go. I'm back in the bow train for sod. Nice. Well, good luck. Have fun. I hope you enjoy it. Okay. Let's go kill Moros. And then we'll actually take a look at my one and done list.
Oh no!
Because the rest of the stuff on my daily, that's all like grindy stuff I need to start throwing alts at, except for Ember Court. They have a reason why I'm not bothering with them yet. They've been particularly stubborn. There we go. We gotta put up with it being really quiet for a minute. Then we'll head over to probably whatever that dungeon is, Bastion of Twilight, the raid rather. Because I need to take a picture with Cho'Gall for the last achievement for all the filters. And then we'll figure out where to go from there. Yes. Oh, not you. I hope it's not the evil crown. Okay, good. It's the witch one. Good. That one's easy. I don't like the Tony and Murgia one because that one breaks a lot. Weird. It still says my old name when it snitches on me. That is weird. Maybe. Well, maybe it hasn't completely switched over in Twitch's annals. I don't know. Who knows? I came back home last night and opened all my fell-spotted eggs, and they were all the docile skyfin. Ah, boo. Boo, I'm sorry. I know that feeling. That was a rough one during Legion. That's funny. Come on, ladies, let's go. I got things to do. I like that they use the troll for the Green Witch. It's fitting. Okay. Up to, excuse me? Up to Moros. At 5 days isn't a lot, but it still sucks. Especially when you have to like go get the eggs and they're not 100% drop. They're pretty high, but still, you know. You can kill all the rares, or maybe the rares you need aren't even up for those, so it's like... It's annoying. That's a troll? I thought it was an orc. Nope, that's a troll. She got the 2 toes, 2 fingers, she's really tall and skinny. She's not beefy enough, and she's got her little tusks. Hello, Ronan, how you doing? Glad to have you here. Welcome. It'd be less painful if it was one day. True. Very true. Okay, let's go take out Moros here and hope I get the pocket watch. Probably not, but I'm gonna try anyways. No dice. Okay. So that's done. Okay, so now let's head to Twilight Highlands. Now we're off the daily and weekly list. We're on to the one and dones. And I can turn my music back on now. Okay. Beautiful. Here we go! Hello there, wondering if anyone can provide an answer to a Dragonflight enchant related question. Well, unfortunately, Senzu, it would not be from me. It would have to be someone from the comments, because I haven't really bothered a lot with Dragonflight enchants. So, someone else might be able to help you. I also don't know why panthers are laying netherite eggs. Well, I don't think they're laying them. They probably just stole them because they're cats. So, eating on them, you know. Stole them and they're nomming them for later. Okay, so this particular one, all the way down here. Bastion of Twilight Cho'Gall pick. Okay. Oakley doke. Endless Ember Core. Let's see. I can take. Actually, I can just click it off. Ember Core off this list because that's not a one and done. Z rares, protoform, yeah. PvP, yep. What? Let's see, Spirit's Duty. Yeah, didn't get that this week. I don't know. I'll figure that out after this raid. Stole them? I can see it. Yeah, they probably stole them. That feels like a very cat thing to do. There's this new helm enchant that requires drops from raids. If they change the utilization, can you still use it numerous times on any helms? I don't know. 341 out of 300 for my shredder mount. So many toys. Nice. Good luck, King. You're getting there. You can use it as many times as you want. Awesome. Well, there you go. Look at that. Get out of here, all of you. It is also a separate item and does not require enchanting. Ah, nice. Okay. Do I still have my camera on? Yes. Alright. It's an item you get to keep. Get a new helm, use it again. Well, that's good to know. Very nice. I like when they do stuff like that. Especially if it's difficult to get. Alright. So, this is a pretty short raid, luckily. Take a picky do with Cho'Gall. I don't think the one with him down here will count. I probably have to get him with the last. Yeah, he's running. Alright. Can't use it on ults. It's an item in your bag you would need to get on any character you wanted it on. Ah, nice. Alright, Cho'Gall. I'm a-comin'. Boop. Alright. Bummer, but that makes sense. Thanks for clearing that up. Yes, thank you, Hapone. And 11. Appreciate both of you helping out. There we go. Okay. Get in there. Whee! Have a good one, and may the RNG gods be with you. Well, thank you, Senzu. You have a fantastic day as well. Alright. Let's take out you. And you. Here we are. Oh, and I have been paused, kind of. Waiting for the boss to do his Captain Planet thing. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay. Before we kill Cho'Gall, I need to take a picture with him. Cho'Gall, foolish mortal, face me and my dark powers if you dare. Evil laughter, Kraken. But first, let me take a selfie. Dumb song plays. Exactly. It's the last selfie filter I need, and I just haven't gotten around to it. Because I always forget. Okay, let's see if this is good. Alright, does that... Yes, it does. Okay. What, no achievement for that? Really? There's no achievement for getting all of them? Well. Crystal clarity, selfie lens. Update. Bam. Okay, I need to reload. Slash reload. Sure thing. I just got it myself last night. Learned quite a few things then. Awesome. Thanks for being helpful. Appreciate it. I haven't thought of that song in so long. Maybe a Pepe part. Maybe. Let's see here. I don't know if there was an achievement for it. I just kind of expected one, you know? Okay, yeah, she's not in the list anymore. I guess I have all the filters now. Cool. Yep. Okie dokie. Well, that's checked off. Boop. Might as well kill him since we're here. He drops something I need. A helm, it looks like. Right. Heroic. Do I even need Sinestra? No. Well, I'll just loot him and leave. I don't have to finish it. Whee! Oh, he's got a cool chair. He does. More selfie camera filters? Well, I have them all according to ATT, so... I don't know. Eh. I don't recall seeing an achievement. I just kind of expected one, but it's okay. Nice. So that was the only one I was missing. Nice. Got alternate ID of shoulders that I already knew. Okay, I don't need Sinestra, so that one's done. Alright, cool. Well, moving on. Let's see. Argus Vendor Mog, BG, HM World Quest Recipe. I can take that off because I have that on my dailies to check. We'll check again. No dice. Oh, I didn't know there was a way to get more, though. Oh, yeah, there's a... You get, a good handful of them are, like, taking pictures with, like, end bosses. Like the Lich King, Cho'Gall here. I think Ragnaros was one. Stuff like that. I'd never gotten around to it just because I never really used my selfie camera. But, gotta collect them all if I'm doing 100% stuff. So, Carrion Paragon... Natatuma. Oh, let's see. Professions, Prophet Sheaves, Mage Tower, Soul Shapes, Proving Grounds. Ugh, I'm not looking forward to the Proving Grounds. Duty, call it Painbow, Mission Achieves. Let's see. Can't do that for a while. What are you doing over there? DF Dragon, Remornia, Reeves modules. Reeves modules. Do I still need more Reeves modules, or did I get all those? I feel like I bought the last one. I think I did. Let's see. How do I check that? 100%. Okay, so that's actually done. I did finish that. I do still have the heritage to do. Oh, Storm Rider races. That's pretty easy. Why don't we do that? Thank you, King. I appreciate it. My achievement sound. Okay, yeah, I haven't done the Storm Rider races. I still need to do that. Let's... It looks like an ad break's gonna start in 50 seconds. So, let me pull up that... Let's see, that's gonna be expansion features. all those extra ones. Not Dream Racer. Where's it at? Isles. Those are the challenge ones. That's not it. I wish they would stop adding race achieves. Same! I keep completing them all and they keep adding more. And I'm like, on one hand I like that, but I don't like the challenge one. I actually actively do not like that. Let's see, doing it wrong. Dungeons, raids, events, promotions. No, well, maybe it's a promotion. Collector's edition. Storm Rider, here it is. There we go. Storm Rider. Okay. Storm Rider Gold. And this is, I'll look that up. Let's see, where's my hearth set? Right. Well, we're rather thematic here. We'll hang out here for a second. The ad is about to start any second now. And we'll take a coffee break. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go make me a coffee. Assuming the ad break's gonna start. Are you gonna start here? It's kind of the thing that drives me nuts about these. They really don't like going off when they're supposed to. It told me it was going to, and it hasn't. Hello? There it goes. Ad break. Okay. I will be right back.
Hey, you guys!
Hello!
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Good job!
Are you sure about that?
Okay, I'm back. That is why I do 10-minute timers. Usually I can like go to the bathroom and make my coffee in like 4 minutes. And then, you know, that's long enough for the ad break. But we didn't have any beans left because we freeze all our coffee beans. And we keep like some up here in the container. Had to run down to the shop where the freezers are, which is a good ways down the property. Had to go like, oh no, I have no beans in the machine. Can't make coffee without the beans. That's why I take 10-minute breaks, just in case. Okay, alright, so we need to go now. To whatever you call it. Dragon Isles. Let's see, do I have a portal I could use? Dragonflight. Yeah, we'll go to Ruby Life Pools, that's fine. Anyway, I'm back now. Let's see here. Challenge mode is boring slow mode. Agreed, Hippone. I don't care for challenge mode. It's not quite my favorite type of race challenge, to be honest. But I get it. Those racing titles are neat. They certainly are. Haven't even done one challenge one, I think. I've done some, but I haven't really gotten around to, like, totally finishing it. Okay, I need to go turn off war mode. We do not want that on right now. It's gonna be so nice when I have, very soon, all of the lovely, dragon riding in other zones. I am in the making of doing all the challenge races. Finished 2 zones today. Nice, congrats, Tagaline. That's awesome. I've never seen that Hero's Path thing. That is from getting timed plus 20s for any season. They're seasonal stuff, so they go away. I mean, you get to keep them, but, you know, you can't get them once they're over. Timed plus 20s. Hi, how is everybody? Hello, Anastasia. Glad to have you here. How you doing? Okay, let's see. Storm Rider Silver. So, Ruby Life Shrine Loop. Fen Fly Through. Let me look up this achievement really quick. Make sure I do it correctly. I think all I have to do is get gold on pre-existing races, but with the Storm Griffin. Storm Rider Gold. Of course it involves Mythic Plus. I'm never getting Hero's Path. I feel that, Septia. I got some of them back when Mythic Plus first came in, back in Legion. And actually no, it's even before that, because the first ones I got actually were from Challenge Mode Gold in VoD. And I noticed it gave me portals. I didn't even know about it. I just wanted the transmog and stuff. And ever since then, I'm like, even if I retire, I'm gonna pay for Mythic Plus carries to get all the different portals. And I'm glad I did, because those are going account-wide next expansion. So I'm very pleased. Very pleased. Okay, let's see. There are new specific races? Oh, okay, interesting. I have to go to the grocery store I used to work at because it's the closest one to me for coffee, so thank you for streaming right now. You're very welcome, Aliak. Okay, so they're new ones apparently. Let's see, let's get some... Here we go, that's what I wanted. Coordinates. Chords. That's what I wanted. Let's pull up my paste. Do I have paste on? I don't think I do. Yep, this is why I look up achievements on WoW. I hadn't looked into it, but I know I need to do it, so. It's keeping me sane. Good. I'm glad, Haley. Happy to help. Which is funny if you think about it. I'm an old god keeping people sane. Alright, there we go. Boop. Paste and close. Okay, so... Those are... Let's see, there's one there. Is that not all of them? Hold on. Ruby Life Shine Loop. I don't see... That sounds like it would be here, but I don't see... Well, that's odd. Only 4 coming up. TomTom's been a little weird lately. It's not been working very well. They start at the same locations, but they are new races, I should say. Oh, okay. So... Oh, there it is. Okay, so I am right at the Ruby Life Shine. It just wasn't showing up. Okay. Ruby Life Shine loop, excuse me. Here we go. Storm race course. Okay, so I see what you mean now. Yep. Alright, so we gotta do this on gold, apparently. So here we go. TomTom is a paste part now, so you don't need the paste add-in to type TT paste in chat and bring up a new window like paste. Good to know. I'll probably keep using the paste add-on because I can save various different things with it. It's not just a matter of pasting. But still, good to know. Thank you. Alright. I'm not getting any... Really? Did they make this like challenge mode? I'm not getting any little Orbeez. They made this lame, didn't they? I don't like the challenge mode versions. Well, we'll see if I get gold or not. I'm slowly losing interest already. That's unfortunate. I have to cross 5 crosswalks to get over there from my apartment. It's dumb how much I hate this area. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't have enough. Okay. Yep. Alright. They don't give you any thingies. How lovely. Alright. Yeah, alright. I guess I'm starting this one over. I didn't expect that to be like the challenge mode one. Alright. Huh, interesting. This reminds me of why I don't care about challenges like these in the first place. Yeah, I feel that. Your new ability is important for these races. I really don't like the new ability. Like, at all. I guess I'll get used to it, but I really prefer the Whirling Surge over this static thing. Really don't like it. So I'm a little annoyed that they replaced that. So... Does it feel like challenge mode? Yeah, because in the challenge mode ones, they don't give you any vigor orbs. You literally are just trying to do the course, but without getting any vigor from them. You have to do all your own generation. Which is not enjoyable for me. I like going fast, not pacing myself. Doesn't necessarily look like it. Well, it definitely feels like it. Because there's no orbs. Level 30, I can fly. Nice. Congrats. Okay, he doesn't turn. Wow, alright. I was doing fine, too. He didn't want to turn. Did you see that? Man, right at the last one. That's rude. I don't appreciate that. Yeah, I only use it for this races. Yeah. Not all of them have stuff, but some of them have the wind buff. Yeah, that one had a couple of the wind buffs, but... oh well. Well, me too. I don't like the static one. Yeah, like, it's very similar, but I don't like how it charges, if that makes sense. I don't know. Guess I gotta get used to using it. It's one way to force me to use things I don't like. And hopefully my Griffin will actually turn at the end there, because that probably would have been gold if he didn't glitch out. If there are no orbs, what should I ponder? Well, I don't know. Because the Griffin's my favorite. I love this new Griffin. It's even my favorite color. Let's go. Okay, work with me this time, please. Actually turn when I tell you to. Oh, there's silver. I'm 1.1-ish seconds off, so I could do a little better. We'll try that again. Yeah, the power is not great for when there's a sharp turn. Yeah, I noticed. The dash has limited turning radius. Yep, I noticed. Exposure therapy, exactly. I don't like that you can barely steer with the Storm Rider buff thingy. Yeah, I found that. I don't like that. That's... makes me dislike it even more. That's okay. We'll get it. Luckily there's only like, what, 6 races or whatever? That's not terrible. It's not a gazillion like the other challenge achievements. Alright, so... we'll use this on straight stretches then. Those chains, man. Oh, are you serious right now? Are you seeing that? America, explain. Are you seeing this right now? Okay. I can't even move. Alright, that's okay. Alright. I see what the rest of our day is gonna be like. Okay. Okay. Alright. And it registered like you were on land, too. You were standing. I know, I couldn't move either. That thing hooked me. That's rude. Alright. That 1 pixel was out to get you. It really was. Like, dude. Noted. That pointy has a bigger hitbox than it looks like it does. Got it. Good gravy. Okay. Go around, not under. Got it. Alright, do a little turny-whirny. Yep. Make sure I use that here, and up we go. Up again. And up again. Gold. There we go. Okay. Now we can go do the next one. Set as waypoint. Okay. Now we can fly normally. I swear. Right after you said something about chains too. I know, right? The game really said, oh, you think chains are a problem? Exactly. Instead of using forward, use uplift, look up before you press it, and then when look back down, if it's just for normal straight flying. Yeah, I'll figure it out, don't worry. I've got all of the other achievements except for the challenge mode ones. Let's see, is this one? This is one. Any idea on what is going on with High Mountain Ritual Stone for archaeology? Only asking because I think I saw you do some surveys there. What's going on with them? Those are, you get those from doing archaeology, or you can buy them off the auction house. They just, you get them from solves and stuff. You get them as you're digging, so. Those are just the keystones. Just like all the other ones. Those are just specific for High Mountain. Storm Race, alright. It goes faster. It does indeed. Yes, that is something I discovered back when I was doing all the other achievements for Dragon Racing on stream. The only ones I haven't done are the challenge ones, because I really don't like them. And obviously these ones, and then the Emerald Dream, because I've not even stepped foot into the Emerald Dream on retail, so. Well, I should say on live. I did on PTR to help test, but that was it. Okay, got a straight stretch here. I was going to use that. That's okay. Let's get this figured out here. I love this new Griffin model, though. It's one of the smaller griffins. It's not a grand one, and it's so nice. There we go. I haven't really had a problem with challenge races after I began to use it. Mostly do it first try now. Nice, congrats. I absolutely despise the challenge ones, as I'd rather go fast, not have to pace myself. So it's going to be a long time before I actually do those. But that's why they're called challenge, not fun mode. They're not meant to be fun. Bronze! Nice. Okay, now that I know what that looks like. I finally did the Kwanzaa questline in the Emerald Dream, and at first I was like, okay, Jerky Wild God, that's different. But he's a total douche. I see why you hate him. Yeah, I don't like him. I did most of that questline that was available on PTR. So I was helping test some stuff. I haven't done it on retail. I really don't like him. I'm like, alright, let's just, no. Not my favorite. There's a difference between like a lovable asshole and like a douche. He's the latter. I'm like, okay. Not my favorite. I'm all set for Wintervale on Saturday. Farmed the eggs. Made all the gingerbread cookies. Sent mail to Alt with 5 cookies plus 1 milk. Parked them in IF for the Grinch quest. I have sweat off forehead. Nice, congrats. I need to look at that again. I don't know that I actually need anything from that quest. ATT says I do, but it's not because I actually need the items. It's because I need the achievements the items are associated with, which I already have. I've just never done the achievements. Like the book for the caroling and the sweater for the thing and all that stuff, so you know. Okay, now for the uppies. Alright, what's that one? Silver, a little better. We're improving. Let's see, oddly enough, I really don't like PTR all that much. Probably comes from the fact I dislike spoilers. Well, spoilers I want to discover myself at least. Totally understandable, Septia. I usually kind of these days don't bother much anymore myself, but I was requested to help with something, so I did. There might be something new this year. Most of the events had at least something new lately. Yeah, I was kind of prepared for that. I know there's some achievements I need, but yeah, I don't know if there is. I haven't really heard anything about if there is anything new or not. Let's see. Charge stacks are gained while flying next to walls. I really don't like that. Okay, we just missed that one entirely. That's fine. Okay. Let's try that again. Dorm race. Only had one ex-coworker talk to me and barely heard because of my earbuds. Woo, fun. Okay. Here we go. I'm free, I have coffee. Awesome. Freedom! Okay. Use that one there. I assume the ground doesn't count as walls. Nice. Alright. Slowly getting through the race. Luckily, there's only like 6 of them or whatever it is, so not too shabby. Really would like to get another one of those charges now, but I guess because there's no frickin' walls here. That's okay. We'll see how this one does. A little closer. Oh, do you ever have Stumptown coffee? It's from Portland. It's so expensive, but I love it so much. I have not. I get my coffee beans from Costco. I get the Kirkland brand. My favorite's the Columbia. That's the one I usually get. Okay, so we can't use that, this much, which is unfortunate. I don't know how close it wants me to be to the walls. Or how long it takes to charge. Yeah, it looks like you gotta be close to the wall for quite a while. That's unfortunate. Alright. Not gonna see a whole lot of use out of that then. There we go. Air so we can go down. Can I like only use that next to walls? There's a chargey. Okay, I see. That's weird. I guess because it's static or whatever. See how that one is. Gold. Nice. Okay, that one's done. Not too shabby. I've been to a Costco. There isn't one close to me. One day though, I'd really like to try it. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's maybe not like the best coffee ever, but it's pretty good for what it is comparatively. Okay, so there's one over there. Let's go down and do that one. Oh, there we go. Does anyone know if you still need level 3 garrison to be able to get those 4 Winter Veil quests? Yes, yes you do. So start on that now if you don't have level 3. Because the Chicky-Doo will only show up for the both Hollow's End and whatever you call it quests. Winter's Veil if you have rank 3. Can confirm. My phone autocorrect is so bad. Sorry. No, you're totally fine, Halig. Oh, you're good. Super lucky that I live in a big coffee city. Awesome. Oh, I'm missing it. Okay. Storm race, please. Ah, backwards. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what this one's all about. I love the snow. It's so pretty. Man, I can't wait to ride this griffin in other zones. Turn, turn, turn! Oh, I don't like this ability one bit. Man, that buff lasts way too long. Alright. That's so gross. Be glad when I don't have to use that ability anymore. Really wish he had the option. I hope they give us the option to use the Storm Surge or whatever it is, the rolling one. Rolling Surge. Imagine that Mountain Storm peaks. Oh, absolutely. Gorgeous. It's 2k sources and 5k gold from level 2 to 3, right? Correct. It is indeed. Don't know this backwards course well enough to know where to use. I have, looks like I'm going to be able to use static multiple times, but it's a matter of using it where I don't need to turn for like 10 seconds or whatever it is. 5 seconds. Which in a race is a long time. Okay. I could use it here. Here's where I can use it. Alright. Well, then we can dynamic fly from Shadowland zone to zone. We will be able to... Oh, zone to zone. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. But we will be able to dynamic fly in Shadowlands in 10.2.5. Which is going to be great. Okay, yeah, this one's going to be a tricky one. Alright. So, yeah, bronze. I expected that. Okay. Okay, let's try Storm Race. Alright. Try this again. That's a long one. It is a long one. I was noticing that. It's a good couple minutes there. Okay. Let's see. More or less trying to find the best spots to use that. Like here would be good. But not there. Okay, yeah. Kind of. Nope, it does not. Wow, this griffin cannot fly. I think someone needs to retrain this thing. Someone needs to retrain this thing. It's bad. Okay, let's try this again. I missed half stream because I wasn't able to start watching till now. I'm sorry, Saw. Well, glad you're here, though. We've still got an hour left, so don't you worry. To get your garrison to level 3, do you just need all your buildings at 3? Nope. You can have all your buildings at 0 if you want. Your other buildings are not required. You just have to be level either 35 or 40 on your character and have rank 2 already for your main, your garrison. And then it's like 2k resources and 5k gold, I think. So, but your buildings, the external ones don't matter. I mean, they're useful, but if you just need the rank 3 garrison, you're fine. Let's see, I could use it here maybe? No, there's a sharp turn right there. Alright, that's fine. Not a good spot to use it. Got it. 5 seconds. Good grief. Yeah, I don't like this one. This is a long one. Too long. Okay. Here we go. Think we still have 10 hours of stream left? JK, I know you're human. Yeah, no. Usually, like, my max I've found is like 5 or 6 hours. If I do more than that, I start getting grumpy. So, it's too much, like, extrovertedness, because I'm very introverted. Thank you so much for the raid! I got a silver, it's a little better. Only 3 seconds off. Big improvement, actually. I was 8 seconds off in the previous try. We're getting there. Most it's just learning the course. But thank you so much for the raid, Dillasan. Welcome. Glad to have you here. How are you doing? How was your stream? Welcome, Ning Biggs. Eder Sarte, how you doing? And Dillasan, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. I completely understand that's a lot of time. It really is. It really is. Especially if you're not a very, like, social person to begin with. Man. I get super grumpy after like 6 hours. Which I have done before, but I can feel it in my veins at that point, Oh, banana! Yes, classic. But hello, how was stream, Dill? Glad to have you here. Oh, can thank Chev too, half for his. Oh, well, thank you, Chev. Super appreciate it. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. If you don't know me, I'm Kraken Latte. I do a lot of non-competitive solo, usually legacy, although we happen to be doing in Dragonflight stuff at the moment, but working on 100%ing everything older than Dragonflight, which is funny because I'm in Dragonflight at the moment, but, you know. So hello, welcome. Glad to have you all here. Let's see here. What did someone ask? I think I have stables at level 3. Nice. The garrison stuff confuses me since I never played it. Understandable. You can also get a pet looking from the mount as a random drop. Good to know. Do you have a general garrison guide about which buildings you should bother with, etc.? Kind of. I do have how to start your garrison, and I believe in that video I show what ones I usually prefer. It's not like a full extensive guide, but it is on how to get your garrison started at least. So yes, just look up garrison on my channel, and it'll be there for you. I bit my lip while eating my croissant. I hate it here. Oh no, I'm sorry. Did you bleed? Did you do your blood for the blood god? Alright, here we go. We're gonna try this again. We just need to make 3 more seconds. And that was with a not so great turn, so I think we can do pretty good. Let's see here. Alright. Is this long enough to one? Yes, barely. Okay. I can use one at the start. I just have to be careful. I have to use it as soon as it becomes available right there. So that's good. Ooh, get that. Okay. Down we go. Slowly getting through this. What's right here? No, right, this was not this one to use it on. Shit. That was not the right one. Alright, start over. Gahoon is not my god, thank you very much, nor is Hyreek, and whoever is involved with blood. But what if I said I was involved with blood? What? Why didn't you... Hello? Why you no go up? Okay, uh-oh. Bird? What's wrong with you? Let's try this again. Okay. There it goes. He didn't want to go up! That was weird. Flying close to walls builds up static charge. Yes, thank you, Captain Obvious. I knew that. Okay, so this one we want to use right as soon as it's available, which it's not available this time. What makes that different? I don't... Alright. I can use it down here at least. Maybe this is the better spot anyways. Yeah, that one's pretty smooth. Okay. So... Man, this zone is pretty. Ah, man, I love this area. I am a sucker for anything snowy, so... Okay, don't use it right here. Although using it way back there actually would have been fine if I don't use it halfway through. Okay. But I have a charge now, at least. So don't use it here, don't use it here, don't use it there. Bird can't turn when charged. Because bird bad. Here's where I can use it. Yeah, there we go. Help us get up that hill a little bit. Around town. I would have loved to charge here, but alas. Dolphin a little bit. Up a little. Oop, get a green while I'm here. Let's go. Yeah. That one's a toughie. What do we get? Silver. Still a few seconds off. Alright. Kraken, do you think we will get more mounts with special abilities, or will it be more like hunter pets and there are classes that can do some specific ones? I honestly have no idea. I'm not really into the special abilities based on mounts thing myself, to be honest, so I don't know. They're gonna do whatever they do. Bird is drunk on static? Tell me about it. Oh, thank you. I will look for that video. You're very welcome, Haliak. Remember, if you build charge if you're next to the wall, etc. Thanks, Kawa. I think it's really cool that you do your best to read the entirety of people's messages. You have a really great interaction with your viewers, and it takes a lot of effort. I've streamed on and off over the years, and even keeping up with 1 to 2 viewers can be challenging. I respect the effort. Well, thank you, Saw. I appreciate it. And I enjoy talking with all of you. And that's, like, to me, that's what makes it fun, because, like, I'm here to chat with you guys and hang out. I'm not going to be doing the best race times. You're not going to see me doing, like, my best in the stream, because that's not why I'm here. I can guarantee you I'll do these races a heck of a lot better off stream because I'm not paying attention to chat. But, like, I don't really care because I'm having fun, you're having fun, that's what matters. So, yeah. So I appreciate the compliment. Thank you, Saw. Another garrison question. What's the fastest way to get garrison resources now, apart from buying the 1k thingy on the auction house, that is? I think that gets covered in the same garrison video I was asking about. Kind of. Doing the... it takes a lot of effort, but doing the mission tables, you can get a decent amount. But you kind of have to have, like, a good amount of followers, so that kind of... yes and no. Honestly, it's just time. You'll max out every 3 days on your timed resources. You could go collect all the treasures across the zones as well, but you really don't get much out of those. But yeah, it'd be the table, buying the ogre cash, or just waiting 3 days. That's about it. There's not a whole lot of great ways to get it. Right, the garrison caches? Yeah. Oh yeah, the treasures, I remember that. Yeah, you can get some. So if you grab, like, WoD, handy notes, treasures, or something, you can look and see, go target all the ones that give resources, but it's not much, unfortunately. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, so I still have a good few seconds to make up on this one. This one's a long one. So let's see what we can do here. Fly close to walls to build a static charge. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Alright. Here we go. Let's see if that helps. Good. Right at the last second. I don't know how close I need to be to walls. This one's a funky one. I don't like it. It's pretty, at least. Okay, I have another charge. But I think that goes away after a few seconds, doesn't it? Yep, you have to keep charging it. Oh, that's bollocks. We'll use it here. 2, 1. Perfect. Yep, if I use it right at the start, I can get away with that. Lightning Rush cooldown has been reset. Well, thank you. Okay. Alright. Skadoosh. Do trees count as walls? I mean, they're big. Yeah, they do! Excellent! Good. Here we go. We'll use it here. Before that runs out. Because it looks like that little staticky charge thing is a timer. Get a little bit of ground action here. Up we go. Doing pretty good on this one. We'll see what we get for time. Alright, what do we get? Gold! Hey! Oh, I beat it by almost 2 seconds. 1.2. Nice! Very nice. Alright. Let's see, where are the others at? So we got One up there. So we'll head to that one. Alright, where are we at here? The cash is like 500 a week or something like that. It's every 3 days. 500, it caps out at 500 every 3 days. Unless you buy, which it requires rep, I think. There's a way to increase it to 1,000, which then it takes 6 days. It's the same rate. It doesn't speed it up or anything. From one of the vendors in Tanan after you've done that. But I think that's only after you have your rank 3 garrison, because you have to have like shipyard and stuff to unlock Tanan. So that's later. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay, I like this one. I do like this one. Lots of up and down in this one. Yeah, I swear my cat is actively trying to be a gremlin. Like, she'll try scratching at my wall or my mirror, and when I tell her not to, she just runs like she shut the light off in the basement, and is now running from the hidden monster. Oh, that's funny. Because she knows better. Being a little gremlin, indeed. My cat is always a gremlin. I actually call her Celeste the Goblin. Oh, that's adorable. Alright, let's see what this one's about. We just got 3 more Storm Rider golds, and then that achievement's a dunzo. Okay. Ooh. Up and down. Alright. Ooh, here we go. You want me to build the charges here. I see you. I see you. Go ahead and use it. See what it gets us. Okay, good. Good place to use it. Noted. Alright, alright. Lots of wallage on this one. Alright, I can handle that. I can handle that. Oh, that was not a good place. Well, that's fine to use it there. Good, that wasn't too sharp a turn. We good. This is not too bad. Of course, I say that. Ah. Okay, I got that. Lightning Rush has been reset. Alright. How close? I'm just a little unsure on how close to the walls I need to be to build my charge. It seems to be building, though. Okay. Let's see if this was an okay place to use it. Yep, barely. Haha! Ooh, right there. We got gold. Wow, alright. Well, that was nice and easy. Not bad. Okay, and it looks like the other one, Storm Sunder Crater Circuit. Where's that? Oh, that's in Forbidden Reach. Oh, let me guess. The other one is going to be... That's why I don't see it. Crystal Circuit. That's down... That's down in Zaralek, isn't it? Okay. Well, let's go take the portal. I don't think I did any of these Storm Rider ones. Well, I know you have to have gotten the Storm Rider Griffin to be able to do it. That's why I'm riding this one. I believe it's required for it. If you do, you get the Thundering Animation on the Mog set. Well, maybe I can then. I can't find the achievement. It's under... It's in a weird spot. It's under Promotions. I had to go find it too. Feats of Strength, Promotions. And it was down here at the bottom for me. Feats of Strength, Promotions, Storm Rider Gold. You get the titles, the Storm Rider, and then you also unlock more of the electrical-looking transmog for the new set. So. Okay. Let's get over... I really enjoyed the Forbidden Reach. That was really fun palling around with people doing this. It's really unfortunate that it died so dang quickly. I had a blast doing this. Oh, there's a title? That's a sick one too. I guess I should try for gold. Yeah, these haven't been too bad. Not too bad. And that one commenter was correct. Yeah, gotta kind of have to get used to using the Storm Surge or whatever it is, which is fine. Like I had said at the start, it'll make me learn how to use it. Oh yeah, I got it. Must have just knocked it out one day and it became available and then forgot. Nice. I love when that happens. Okay, let's give this a shot. Let's see what we got here. Apply coastal walls to build up static charge. Really? Thank you. Okay. See, it looks like I could use it here. 2, 1, yep. Oh, nope, nope. That was the delay to 0. Okay. Lies and slander. I've been lied to. Off to bed. I hope you have a great stream. Thank you so much again for the raid, Dillison, and hope you have a fantastic rest. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good night. Alright, let's try this again. So the 0 likes to hang sometimes. Got it. Ah, good old Blizzard timers. Let's try again. Back here. 2, 1, 0. Yeah, it worked that time. It just didn't want to last time. How dare you. That's okay. Okay. Oh. He didn't want to do his uppies. That's okay. Let's try this. This looks pretty straight. Yep. Excellent. Nice. Okay, this was not so bad. It's just this one, and then I believe the other one is going to be in Zerlek based on the name. That's why I don't see it here. I got one more charge, but I don't think I can use it. Yeah, these are too many turns, too many turns. Whee! Silver. Yeah, okay. I was 0.03 off. I was 0.037 off. Are you serious? What? Round up at that point. Are you serious? Alright. That's okay. I spent so long in the Forbidden Reach for the Forbidden title. I haven't finished the meta. I just hadn't gotten around to it. But I did a lot of other things here. It was really enjoyable. We'll say, Kraken, your video about the foam sword toy got me to win a bet with my sister. She bet I couldn't do all the Eastern Kingdom zone quests available on one character. Got a store mount out of it. Will now lurk trying to do all the earlier Pokemon games before Pokemon Bank closes. Awesome! Happy to help, Cat Squirrel. Glad to help you win a bet. You got a store mount out of it. Yeah, that's amazing. Pokemon Bank. Yeah, I heard they were closing that or something, which is really unfortunate because I was thinking about, like, using it once I learned about it, but it's apparently too late, I guess. It's fine. Yeah, it's in the caverns? Okay, good. Good, good, good. If I'm ever that close, it'll take me 10 attempts to get anywhere near that again. I feel that. Kraken, enabling gambling. Only when it's warranted. Only when it's in all good fun. Alright, let's try this again. This one wasn't so bad. A lot of walls in this one, so I can actually better make use of that ability. Okay. It looks like an ad break is going to start in a minute, so y'all buckle in. I shouldn't have used it there. I forgot. Alright, let's try that again. Try that again. Actually, I can snooze. Hold on. I can use snooze 3 times. Snooze for 5 minutes. Okay, so if I hit a snooze, it snoozes for 5 minutes. And if I can do it 3 times, it's 15 minutes. Okay. So, I can't prolong it the second time. Alright, never mind. Whoop. Whoops. Start me. Okay, let's try this. Gotta look up this Pokemon Bank thing. Okay, let's try this. Here we go. I love this Griffin. It's so gorgeous. I'm a big, like, ice and lightning fan. Like, if I had to pick, like, elements, that would be, like, my favorite. Frost/ice, lightning, or storm, I guess, but just, like, the electrical part. Love it, love it, love it. So having an electrical blue griffin just sings to my heart. Could probably use it here. Nope. This is not a good place to use that. Alright. We'll get through this. We will. Okay. Well, there was a separate Pokemon bank outside the games. I had no idea. Yeah, I didn't know about it for a long time, but it's like an online way. Oh, I shouldn't have used it there. Shit. Alright. But apparently it's gonna be closing soon or something. So, yeah. It's like a way to transfer some of your oldies to the new games, I guess. But it's fine. I'd kind of given up on that myself ever since they ceased doing the national decks, because as you all might guess, I'm a collector. I'm more into the collecting than the battling. I'm a longtime Pokemon fan, in case you didn't know. But, let's see, I'll use this here. No, this was bad last time. It's fine now. No, it's not. Alright. Shout out to the person currently trending on Twitter for saying I refused the question when they were asked to choose between two things. You are what I want to be. That's funny that something like that would trend. That's hilarious. Okay. I want to use this lightning, but like back here. It doesn't charge fast enough. Okay. Well, we smacked into that ground. Right, I stopped playing Pokemon altogether, really because I'm not a huge fan of the newer games. To be fair, I haven't tried Scarlet and Violet, though. I have played Scarlet and Violet. They're fine. They were fun, but I just kind of one and done them. I didn't really, like... I don't know. It's not the story and the battles that I play for Pokemon. It was always the collecting. So, since you can't do the national decks anymore, because I loved collecting all of them in every single game, and even like transferring a lot of my older ones to the newer ones, which is also hard now. Can't do most of that anyways because of the lack of national decks. So that just kind of killed it for me, but it's okay. It's fine. Can't have everything we want. Okay. Let's go. I think here's a good place to use it. Yes. And reset the cooldown for me. Cool. I don't think the ground counts as walls, unfortunately. That's fine. I need another thing right there. That's unfortunate. Yep, and I have to turn. Okay, well. Well, we'll try. We'll continue anyways. You never know. Yeah, that wasn't a very good one. It's okay. Alright, here. Well, the choice between LGBTQ rights and economic stability, and that person was like, I choose both. And the vendor was like, you can't do that, pick a choice. And the person was like, but I did just pick a choice, I choose both. They're an icon, basically. Yeah, pretty much. I don't understand choices like that. It's like, why can't we have both? I always thought that was dumb. Yeah, did they stop that in the Diamond Era? I forget now. I think... Was Sun and Moon the last one to have the national decks? Because I know Sword and Shield didn't have it. I think Sun and Moon was the last, actually. So, I believe... I could be wrong, but I think it was those two. Either that or the ones right before them. Somewhere in there. Alright, let's try this again. But speaking of Diamond and Pearl and such, Gens 3 and 4 are my absolute favorites. That's the Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire, and Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Those are my absolute favorite of all the Pokemon games. So, and before you ask, yes, I did start with, my very first game ever was Pokemon Yellow for the Game Boy Color. I have all the Pokemon games, even the new ones. Kind of a fan. Let's see, not a good place. I really wish that you can't turn for like. I don't like the debuff that you get on this lightning dash thing. There's too many places I have to turn here. Okay, now we can use it. Here we go. Let's go. Lightning Rush has been reset. Well, that's great and all, but there's not a lot of places I can use it on this one. A lot of places I can build it, but... Go. How was that? Bronze? What? That was really good. Are you kidding me? How did that get worse? Oh my word. We'll get there. Thank you so much, Thalia, for the sub. I super appreciate your continued support because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. So thank you so much. Appreciate it. That makes sense if true. That was the last one I played the most of. Pokemon Diamond is my favorite. It was the first one I really learned how to play. Oh, that's a good one. Those are good ones, definitely. I had the special yellow Game Boy Color with Pikachu and Togepi on it. Same! That's the one I had! Yes, that's the one I had. That's cute. I was thinking of the game. You're talking about the actual Game Boy. No, my Game Boy was the see-through purple. Which I still have, and it still works. I always took good care of my stuff, so... I think I broke my Game Boy and Game Boy games too much. Aww, I'm sorry. I'll never forget dropping my Game Boy in the ocean. Don't ask me why I had it near the shore. I was like 6. Oh, I'm sorry. Luckily, I was that kid that always took very good care of my stuff. And I learned at a very early age not to let people borrow my things because they were not as careful with things as I was. So. That's okay. Alright, let's give this another try. This one's being a wee bit stubborn. Alright. Let's focus here. I want to use this. 5, 6. Trying to... 7, 8, 9, come on. 10, there we go. If I can use it at the waterfall, I think I'm good. Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay. Alright, 6. Now it's just a matter of figuring out where to use it a second time. Because there's too many turns. Here's actually good. So here's the second time I can use it. Yep, because they give you a little reset thingy. They're kind of telling you where to use it in this one. Alright. Okay. Woo! Almost hit that tree. Oh, I shouldn't have used it there. No, wait. Oh, barely. And we got gold. Woo! Oh, dude. I way beat that one. 85.9. Needed a 92. Okay, there we go. Did it. I focused and got it. That one was taking a little too long for my taste. Okay. So we need to go over to Zeralek now. So let's get up in the air here. Anyway, where are we at? Hello, Dobega. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Wow, that's a pretty shot. Look at that purple. Oh, that's gorgeous. So lovely. Am I facing the right way? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got better with my DS in the games, but my cousin, sister, and I were always borrowing each other's games. Some of mine still have our names on the back of them. Yep, all mine still have my initials on the back of them. Because my brothers had theirs too, and we would battle each other a lot. And we always had all the Pokemon games. So that was our thing. Hello, Hottie Chicken. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Welcome. Okay, where's the closest? There's no entrance to Zerlik over here. It's over... Alright. Okay. I miss the DS, man. The Switch is great, but those DSs were something special, and I really enjoyed all the apps that came with them, like the Notes one. I definitely feel like I like my Switch more than the DS, but I have enjoyed the DS games more than the Switch, like the console. So, okay, we just have one more Storm Rider Gold to do, and that's over in Zerlik, so that's where we're gonna go. Good morning, I have coffee. I'm almost awake, and it is Friday, so all good. Awesome. Good morning to you, too. Nice, good, chill morning with some coffee. Sounds good to me. Yes, exactly. Yeah, like I liked the games more. Switch has got some great games. The thing that I do like about the Switch though is the online store has a lot of non-Nintendo games. Like I have Skyrim, I've got Devil May Cry 1 through 3, I've got Subnautica, and I really like that. So I got Metroid Prime, obviously those are Nintendo, but like I've always been a Nintendo kid, but I play other non-Nintendo games too. So, having a lot of those become available on the shop and have them on my Switch has been, like, so nice. What? I do not permission to have that function? Did you see that? What was that alert about? That was weird. Okay. Crystal Circuit, yeah. Okay, I know where that one is. Yep. It's over there. There it is. I got addicted to Vampire Survivors. Oh yeah? What's that? Sounds interesting, if it's got vampires in it. Yeah, it's very cool. I don't know, I don't care how good the port is. I think I buy Skyrim on everything I can. You and me both! I have Skyrim for every single, console that I have. PS3, 360, Switch, PC, and I don't even play it on the PC. Whoops! I missed. It's kinda funny. Alright. Roguelike with power-ups. Ah, nice. Very cool. You can play Witcher 3 on the Switch. Yep, I have that one too. I haven't played through it because I already did it on the 360, but I did buy it. You become the Bullet Hill. Ah, nice. Okay, let's see here. This is the last one. Let me see what this race is all about. Ah, my other favorite environment. Volcanoes! I love lava. And magma and underground earthen and crystal. Oh, it's my favorite. I think super snowy, stormy mountains, and underneath the mountain where all the lava and heat and stuff is, those are like my favorite super dramatic environments. I love super dramatic environments, to be honest. I'm a sucker for them. Especially when it's like, ooh, it's a big open cavern and it's like got all these little caves attached to it and there's like crystals and danger and, you know, Zerlik Caverns essentially. Absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to farm it in the future. Whoop, I missed the thingy. Shoot. I saw that too. That was a reset orb. That's unfortunate. That's okay. That's okay. Okay. Alright. This is rude. Look at this. Ooh, the stream got more pixelated than my game. Yeah, it's on adaptive. I found how to improve the stability of my streams and also have way higher bitrate. I'm at 4200 bitrate, which is great. But there's a adaptive CBR type of settings, or whatever it's called. I watched a whole tutorial on it. And I should have less drop frames, higher bitrate, at the cost of every once in a while going super crazy pixelated. But kinda nice though, right? Okay, here we go. Let's try this. Nyom. And I use it here. So I can turn a little bit. Yeah. There's a stormy thing right there. Yep. They wanted me to use it there. I see you, Blizzard. I see you. Okay, let's try this again. Let's see. Building up my charges. Charging my attack. Here's a good place. Yeah, okay. They want me to use it here. Yep, because there's the charge up here. There it is. Got it. Okay. Watch out for the pointies. The pointies are bad. Bad pointies. I should have used an uppies right there. That's okay. I'll use one here. And a spinny. Hopefully this is long enough. Yeah, perfect. Beautiful. Oop, and there's the end. This one's not too long. Hey, I got gold. Hey. Storm Rider gold done. Nice, so I can check that off the list. That was, let's see, where was that? In my long list here. Storm Rider races. Boop. Done. Bam. Easy. Alright, let's see. I like Skyrim, but honestly still always preferred Oblivion. Same, Saw. Same. Right there with you. It was the first Elder Scrolls game I played, and I think Skyrim downgraded some things. It did. It did. Skyrim is fantastic, but yeah. They're both great games. I played Skyrim a ton when it came out, but have hardly in 12 years since. Old feels bad, man. I'm going to again soon, though, to get the 360 achievements. Nice. Do they have Oblivion for the Switch? I don't think I've seen Oblivion on the Switch. Because I'm the same way. I prefer Oblivion over Skyrim. But Skyrim is just as, you know, it's just great. And I've played the crap out of it, so don't get me wrong there. Again? Yeah, that pointy really wanted me. Ah, I see. Oh yeah, I just noticed the stream is more clear. It is! Yes! It's getting there. I've been playing with the settings and stuff, and I'm pretty happy with it now, so. And I made the game section bigger. It's bigger than it used to be. I wish I had my 360 still. I got really obsessed with the Viva Pinata at one point. That's a good game. You know, it'd be amazing. A zone where it's heavily snowing, but there's no music, save for the light cold wind, pure winter sounds. Absolutely. You can kind of get some of that in Frostfire Ridge over in VoD if you turn off the music. Congratulations, thank you. I didn't get the chance to play Oblivion. I should try it at some point. Oblivion's great. Oblivion's great. I started with Morrowind, but I feel like Oblivion was a major upgrade. I did not enjoy Morrowind that much. Oblivion's my favorite of the three. No, I wish Oblivion games like Fallout 3 and New Vegas would come to the Switch. Yeah, they still haven't. And Banjo-Tooie and DK64. Those are just like some of my other favorite games. And Rayman 2. Really wish all those would hop onto the 64. Or from the 64 to the Switch. See, I started with Morrowind, still fall asleep to the music sometimes, didn't really play Oblivion much, but I played a ton of Skyrim and loved that one. Well, if you liked Skyrim, you'll like Oblivion. It's a good happy medium between Morrowind and Skyrim. Because Skyrim really did restrict a lot of things, which is funny to say, but I feel like Oblivion was a good improvement on Morrowind's systems. Morrowind was rough. Started with Morrowind, then Oblivion before I got stuck by WoW. Nice. Yeah, but for some reason it never really snows in Frostfire Ridge. At least there has been times where it actually snowed. I completely missed them. Really? It's always snowing when I go there. Interesting. Well, I gotta try that. Out of all the drainer zones, Frostfire is one I've probably been in the least. Well, Frostfire Ridge is one of my favorite zones because it has both... It has a very dramatic landscape. Both a lot of snow and also a lot of volcanic stuff, just like mixed. I love that look. Okay, we got about 9 minutes left to stream. Let's see, let's pick something easy from my list here. What do we have left? We need... Can't do that, can't do that. I guess I could pop over to Argus and do some of that stuff. Eridath and Antoran. Okay. Let's go to Argus. Frostfire Ridge's quests are top tier. It is a great zone. Love that quest line. Same. Great quest line. It's probably my favorite zone quest line in VoD, to be honest. Right next to Spires. Spires is another fantastic one. Argus. Exactly. Alright, up we go. Uppy duppies. Let's see here. How many? Yes, I can buy a piece. Oh, I need to clean up my bags. It's okay, I'll do that when I get down here with the vendor. Just so you're aware, this vendor here, apparently... I always thought, you know, all these different pieces and stuff you can buy. I always thought it was just a randomized piece of raid gear, dungeon gear, PvP gear, and quest gear, which is true. However, there are also unique pieces from this transmog that I didn't know about, and it's all random. Just so you know. So, I'm gonna be farming that for a while. Which drives me nuts that I don't have them all, because I farmed the crap out of these when this was current. I loved Argus. Still do. So, yeah, it kinda bothers me. Okay. Alright. Okay, so... let's buy... belt. Belt, please. No, not the belt I need. Alright. Nope, let me sell it. No, don't put it on. Sell. Anyway. You know what? You. Let's... /HMP 1. Thank you. There we go. Anyway. I'm a Talador stan. Alkindune changed my life. Talador is definitely a good one. I think my favorite's Frostfire and Spires. Gorgon probably like at a close third. The other zones are fine. I'm not super into them myself. Okay, let's see. Should I pick up your... see, Fuel the Doomed World? Yes. I don't need supplying, and it was yours I didn't want? 3 invasion points. Yeah, I don't need it. Okay. So... we need... those ones and these ones. We don't need Crocoon. Let's go over here. Argus, in my opinion, is my second best zone in Legion, if not the game entirely. Stormheim is still my peak questing experience, though. Yeah, Argus is really up there for me. It's one of my top 5, if not top 3, or the top, in fact. End game zones for me. Absolutely love it. Okay. Zerath Mortis is another one. Alright, so we're just gonna hunt treasures until we're done with stream, because that is something else I need to do technically. Oh yay, more RNG. Yeah. Illidan, I missed you. Come home. Well, I'm sure we will see him. Ah, I got a belt, but it's not the thing I needed. Boo. What do I need left of that set? I only need 2 pieces. I'll look when I get over there. At least the Nazjatar and Shadowlands vendors weren't that bad. I think they only had 1 to 3 mog for each type. Yeah, they weren't nearly as RNG-ish. Which is... and Nazjatar was even Bind an account. I forget how loud Legion music is. So epic. I need the helmet and chest. Okay. Helmet and chest. Do these bosses drop those like the Crocun one? Or is it only from the treasures? Oh, as I fall. You don't. Okay, I think some of these don't. That's fine. We'll just focus on treasures. Yeah, you don't either. I think it's just treasures for this one. The Crocun one, which is the Legion one, had a chance to drop from some of the bosses, some of the rares as well. I think the other two sets are only from treasures. That's fine. Oh, I really like Eridar. It's pretty. Yeah, the Eridath area. I'll always instinctively call it Makari, but Eridath is an infinitely better name. Not because of the drama. I always thought it was a lame name. So I'm glad they changed it. But if I randomly call it Makari or Macari, apologies. I'm old. Alright. I don't see any treasures over here. I need treasures. Let's go down this way. Boop, there's treasure. I see one. Come here, you. Treasure chest. Two of them. Beautiful. That's down in a cave, isn't it? That's down at the spiders. Okay. Okay, spiders first. That's also in a cave. That's down here, I think. Ah, I know where that one is. That's probably with the cat boss. And this one's down here. Okay. Oh yeah, that had confused me so much because I came back to the game in Legion and then took a long break again because of the college and the names changed. Yeah, they changed some of those names because of people they had fired that caused a lot of drama back during Shadowlands stuff. And that was the creator that did those, named things after himself, I think is what it was. And that was one of them, that's why they had to change it. Which is fine though, because I like Eridath better, it makes more sense to me. But, you know, whatever. I would assume Blizzard has learned by now to not name game stuff after employees. It's a nice nod to their employees, but also phew, does it get messy when True Colors show. Yeah! Oh, right. Yeah, it was interesting. July 2021 was a month, let me tell you. Yes, it was. And the worst part of it is like all these different people lashing out at the good devs and content creators for WoW. Like, you know, me. I'm like, what did I have to do with this? I didn't turn people into, like, racist, misogynistic jerks. What does it have to do with me? I don't understand. Ah, people. But whatever. Alright, let's... Ouch. Man, this fell hurts. Ow. This just in. Fell hurts. Ow. Ow. Let me out. Help. Okay. Man, I can't wait to ride my Griffin everywhere. The Storm Griffin that we were just doing. It's one of my favorite new mounts, like, unironically. And I really hope that we'll be able to use it like a regular ground mount too, even in areas you can't dynamic ride. That's my hope. I haven't tested that actually, I probably should. Mr. Paladin, sir, have you learned nothing of Varian's fate? And not just Varian's, but what's his name? Not Tyrellian, the other one. Tyrion. Tyrion too. His bubble. Croesus destroyed him with his bubble. Okay. Yeah. Let's go this direction more. Oh yeah, that does annoy me. That the dragon riding mounts currently can only fly. Yeah. I'm hoping, like, they can ride around on the ground and stuff, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to use them like ground mounts once 10.2.5 comes around. Like an Argus. Because they said that you can use them anywhere you can fly, and I'm like, that's not good. I mean, yes, but, like, good, but also I want to use them as a ground mount, too, please. I love the way it runs. It's so cute. Is it bad I completely forgot about Tyrion? It's not bad at all. Like, I know he was important to, like, a paladin lore and all, but I never liked him. I always thought he was kind of a jerk. If you read a lot of his lore, I'm like, wow, you're kind of stuffy. He's a little snippy. Not my favorite character. Here's a treasure. I'll take that, maybe. How? Okay. I'll get to you. This is a funky one. Eh. Really? Eh. You're gonna do me like that, huh? Eh. Okay. Okay, I think I see it. Hold on. Eh. Eh. Oh, I'll just get it right here. Okay. I don't have to get all the way up on it. That's good. Out of all the old men Warcraft has to offer, I will only die for Gengrimane, and that, my friends, is a vow. Does Khadgar count as an old man, though? He'd be good in my book. Can't say I could tell someone anything about Tyrion. A lot of his history is not... like, it's from Wrath and older. We don't really see a lot of him after that, to be honest. He helped establish the Order of Light for Paladins as it is now, but he helped unite the different orders. But I don't know, he just hasn't really struck my fancy, to be fair. I don't like him. A lot of his lore is like Wrath and older, and a lot of like Warcraft 3 lore, Warcraft 2, the books. So he's not... I mean, if you want, you can look him up on the wiki. They'll probably have everything you need to know about him. Khadgar is good. I do have a soft spot for old men acting like they're in their reckless 20s. Well, and technically Khadgar is like in his 30s? He was just cursed by Sargeras, so... that's why he's quote-unquote old. He's not actually old, he's just cursed. Which I don't know why we haven't worked harder to, like, undo that, but whatever. Also, where the heck has he been? Well, he's been working on, we see him in Azure Span. He's in Dragonflight. Ugh. That's why I asked if Khadgar counts, though, because physically he's old, but that's only because Sargeras cursed him. Oh, he got the JRPG curse of being a man in his 30s before essentially a relic. Yeah, that curse, he got that curse all the way back when he was in his, what was it, late teens, early 20s? That's when he fought Medivh. So, kind of like the movie. But anyway, we are at time. We are... me... get that one. We are at time, though. Maybe he likes his silver daddy face. Maybe. I don't know. Here's my schedule. That's schedule. Let me type properly. Schedule. There we go. Did he not catch up on the age look by now? Did that not happen 30 years ago? And that make him in his 40, 50 now? I don't know. It's hard to tell, to be honest. They're very weird with their timelines in WoW, in my opinion. So it's hard to say at this point. I don't know. Because Jaina's only, like, what, in her 40s? And she looks like she's freaking 50, 60 something? Like, come on, Blizzard. She was graying when she was, like, in her 30s. But I guess if you live on Azeroth, I'd go gray early, too, to be fair. Having war after war after war after war. I'd probably go gray early, too. Anyway, there's my schedule. Check that out. That'll convert to your time zone so you can see when I'm normally live. I don't stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I will not be here tomorrow. I will be back Monday. Or whatever that day ends up being in your guys' time zone. So you all have a fantastic evening. And I will see you next week. Have a fantastic night. Love you all. Bye-bye. Hugs and kisses. Mwah! See y'all later.